All right, that's site 15, 16, and 17. Back up right against the pond right here. They're not cement, they're good sites. This bridge leads to a primitive camping area. It's like an island. It's surrounded by water. The only way on or off is through that bridge. Right here by this picnic table and this barbecue pit is site 18. That's the power for it, and that's the sewage connection. That Flagstaff camper that's in site 19, and it's a cement pad on that site, and you have plenty of parking. It's got a view of the water, and the one next to that is my grandchildren. This is the site we in, and this is site 20. Both of these sites are pull through, so you can just drive on through. And it's got a really nice view of the lake. So you'll see here's the pad. Looks like they had the herd of deer came through on the pad whenever they poured this one. And then here's your power box right here, and I was able to just drive right on in with my triple pull from my golf cart. And this is a really nice spot. A lot of room on this side, fire pit and whatnot, and you got a view of the lake. All right, this is a new triple spot they made. So you got one back in, the other back's in here, and then a drive across. So you got a little box that makes. And you can see off in the distance, that's 19 and 20 on the other side of that lake or pond. So this is also another nice spot. All right, this is site number 4. You back into this site, and your view is the pond. It's got a nice area right here as well. And then you can see on the other side is where we at, sites 19 and 20. And then there's the triple spot you see off to the distance right there. And right next to this spot is another spot, number 5. And this is number 5 right here. And all these spots are all full hookups. And it's got a lot of shade, and it's a cement deck as well. So this is another nice spot, and that's the view that you have of the lake. So another really nice spot. All right, this is spot 6 and 7. They're off in the back. So I'm going to come across. This is number 13 that I'm on right now. It's right next to 6 and 7 in the front side. So if you look right here, 6 is the one on the left. So that's 6. You back in all the way from our start, and you back into that right there. And it's got a really nice view as well. It's got a view of the lake. And then right here on the right hand side, I'm going to come across, and it's a pretty decent distance between the two. This is number 7. And number 7 also has a nice view as well. If you look off in the distance, you can see a herd of deer that's making its way this way. I'll go ride close to that in a second. Right next to 6 and 7, I'm just right across. There's about 40 or 50 deer that are making their way around the property. They're kind of semi-tame. You don't get too close to them. They don't mess with you. You don't mess with them. If you wanted to bring some feed and drop it down, I wouldn't do it by your camper, but I'd do it out in the open where they could get to it. But they're pretty cool and enjoyable to watch. All right, this is a view of 6 and 7. All I did is I came across the pond. I'm looking back at it. And you'll see there's some deer right here off to the side. It's like 4 or 5. That on the side of the pond, they're feeding. And that's 6 and 7 that I showed you previously. So we got a few deer here. And these 4 or 5 right here are a little bit more friendly. I see them, they don't scuttle like the other ones do as much. And but they're pretty cool though. We're gonna go ride, look at some more sites, and I'll post. Okay, this is site number 11. It's on the other side of the pond from 6 and 7. And next to 11, we'll take a ride. You'll see if there's a camper right here. Let's go see what number this one is. another good spot back up onto the lake. It's a cement pad as well, and good shade. And you'll see there's a cabin right next to it. All right, this is site number 10 that this camper's on. Okay, this is site number 8, and if you look off in the distance, that's where we're at. On the other side of the lake, that's where, just to give you an idea, that's 18, 19, and 20. 19 being the one where you see that white car off in the distance. To the left of that is 20 where I'm at. And this is site number 9. So 8 and 9 up here on this hill. They have a nice view as well. And they back up to the water. And there you see there's another group of deer. Looks like about maybe 50. So there, and there's looks like about a 10 point way off in the distance, that one buck that I see. But it's really cool. He's got his head up right now in the middle looking at me. So we're going to move on and leave these guys graze on. Alright, I'm coming up to the front. This is what they call the Blue Lagoon. It's a big swimming area. We're looking at it from, I believe, around site number 40. These, in this area, are cement pads that go around in a circle all the way around this pond, Blue Lagoon. If you notice, there's a pretty good amount of shade, and there's a nice distance between the two, between each spot. There's a really nice distance for people to spread out and have a good time. I'm going to move a little further up. Okay, this is from the side. Looking back again, these are all cement sites. You can see there's a few campers that are just arriving. Today's Thursday. We've been here all week, and now the weekend crowd is starting to come. In the background, you can see the camp store and whatnot in that area, and a few campers that are pulling in. It'll be full up today by the time everybody gets here. So now you can see they got 2 fifth wheels right here. And look at the distance between them. Just to give you an idea, it's probably a 37 footer on the right, that Eagle, and Designer probably 35, 36 foot. They got plenty of room on the pad, and plenty of room to park as well. So, okay, I'm on the opposite end now. I'm around by about site number 53, which is on the other end. And you can see another camper's arrived right here. And they have, in fact, this is 53 right here. I'm looking down 53 right now, and you can see the view of the Blue Lagoon and whatnot. And I'm going to turn a little bit this way. And right here as well, in the entrance area, there's a jungle gym for the kids to play on. Alright, this is the main entrance. This is where you check in at. You come through this gate right here. You stop and you check in inside. That road takes you to the main highway that comes to this park. Alright, directly across from the lagoon, I showed you where they have some campers at. This is on the opposite side of the lagoon. In the same area, it's on the outer part of the circle. There are many more spots. These are the lower end. I think they start like site number 1 all the way around to, I believe this is site number 30. This is site 30. And again, there's lots of room between the campers. Here's number 30, and that's the back end area for that, so back in sight. And then we'll come, look at this gap right here, all this area. And now we come to number 29 right here. So there's lots of distance between the campers, so they can have a good time. This is right on the other side of the swimming pool, or the Blue Lagoon. Okay, this is one of the spots that I was talking about, directly across. In fact, I'm going to just kind of pan and show you. There's the lagoon, and that looks like around number 44, give or take. And then I come back around, and this is on the opposite side. You see how much room you have to park your camper. There's plenty of room, plenty shade, and there's a lot of distance between them, so this is another good spot. This is I think site number 30 something. Let me look at it and see. This is, I can't see the number. You get the idea. There's nice spots. Okay, if you like the deer and all, what they've done now is in the back area around by the lake, there's tons of land back there. They put up a large fence to kind of separate the lagoon area from the lake area, so you don't have as many animals coming around by the lagoon where the kids are playing and so forth. But if you want to see the animals, you can just come, take your golf cart and ride right back over here, and you can see off in the distance, there's deer right back there on the other side of this fence. And you can ride straight through, and you'll see that sign says that takes you to the lake sites in the back. And then again, that's the lagoon right over there. So okay, one more section. And then back here there's about another 30 or 40 sites that are in these pine trees. And these are hard, they're not cement, but it's nice area back here. There's plenty of picnic tables, fire pits, and so forth. This is in the back area by the lake. So the lake is actually off to the right of this video. I just want to show you there's plenty of areas if you want to be secluded and by yourself. Plenty of areas to come and camp back here. So the sites I just showed you, that's 54 through 80 that are right in the trees. And then the lake sites 14 through 20, primitive camping, and lake sites 14 through 20, and then sites 4 and 5 that I showed you earlier. So it's nice, really nice back here. I recommend it. We've been here a week, and we love it. All right, here's a shot of the actual Blue Lagoon. And they've been doing some work on the hot tub, so they drained it for right now, and they put fresh paint and so forth. It'll be coming back on tomorrow. And that's the kids area right there. They're doing repairs on that. It'll be back in service again Friday as well. So they've got the zip line off in the middle, go up in that tower. And they've added a pretty good filtration system right here as well to catch sand. Plus they got your normal sand filters. Plus they have another bed, filter bed on the other side of this. Pretty good. And you can see the little robot vacuuming. And they had all their crew out vacuuming and cleaning the pool over the past few days that we've been here. So you can see a few campers in the back that started arriving. And nice shade. And come around the side here. They got all the fencing around the pool to stop any animals or kids from falling in inadvertently. So, and there's my beautiful wife. This is the camp store in the background, and the crew over there doing some work for the camp shop and so forth. So, all right. So here is the primitive area. That's the bridge to cross. When you cross that bridge, if you look in the background, that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Where that truck is, way in the distance, that's me. I'm in number 20. My son's in 19. All right, so I'm slowly pan. This island is surrounded by the lake. So the only way on it is through that bridge. And it's really nice. There's a lot of shade. There's a small pavilion. There's a bathroom right here. And if you look, I'd say this is probably a couple of acres in size, maybe 4 acres if I had to guess. And that's my reels and my wife. I'm just making a circle around. And they got a couple of electric outlets of picnic tables, barbecue pits. And now we're back around again, the opposite way. So it's pretty nice, lots of shade. This would be great for like a Boy Scout group or a Girl Scout group that wanted to come out here. And if you look in the distance, way over there, there's some cabins. That's the Bogachitta River, right on the other side, that fence line, off in the distance. They have some cabins and a couple other campsites as well over there that they own. So it's pretty nice. Hope y'all enjoy the video. Everybody's here now. Wait for the blocks too. This one and that right? Alright, so this is the back side. We got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18's in the back, the very last one. 19 is by that black golf cart, and 20 is right by the Cedar Creek, right there with the flag. So that's these spots back here. This is the triple that we was talking about earlier. So you pull in, and this one pulls in this way, and this one backs in right there. So there you have it. Alright, so way off in the distance, the blue Chevrolet on the other end of the lake, that's site 8. That's 10 and 11. This is 6 and 7. And this one right here is 13. Alright, first we're going to do the inner ring. See, that's a brand new Chevrolet 2020. Let's get the new mirrors. We'll do the inner ring first. Last but not least, there's Paul, his mom, and his son, and his wife. Say hey, Paul. So now we're going to do the outside ring. We just did the inner ring by the pool. Now we do the outer ring. You'll see there's a nice distance between the campers. You got a lot of yard, for each camper. So this is individual spots. Got 1, 2, 3 spots. And look at all that distance. So you want to bring extra people and hang out, have a good time. You got plenty places to park.